And welcome here to another edition of Recruit Spotlight on Husker Online. Sean Callahan, Steve Sipple. We've been able to bring you these great interviews. We're over at the Huddle offices right now down the road. They're hosting a recruiting symposium event, kind of in conjunction with what's going on at Nebraska this weekend, the 7-on-7 event with Adidas. And we thought it would be best to reconnect with the guy we talked to earlier in the week. Let's welcome in Husker 2027 quarterback commit Trae Taylor. Back on the Husker Online channel. Trey, our interview, I'll tell you on Monday, it received rave reviews and a lot of Husker fans were interested. Then you came out here on Friday, put on a show, led the Miami Raw team to a championship. I can't imagine. I mean, this trip had to go about as well as you could have hoped, spending a week in Lincoln.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't see it going any better besides tomorrow at the camp. Getting another day to go out there and compete. But yeah, so far it's been amazing.
Back-to-back Sundays, Trae Taylor will be at the Matt Rule football camp. In between that, Sean's alluding to the 7-on-7 event. Now, you weren't. We were talking to your mom after the event. You hadn't planned on playing in that at all until Friday night. Then what happened Friday? How did it all go down?
I'll say this: so Friday night, I was iffy if I was going to play. Called my dad, figured out if we were going to play because obviously it's new kids, don't really know them. And we knew if I went out there and played, there'd be a lot of people out there, a lot of eyes, cameras and all that. Didn't want a bad showing, right? I mean, that's the last thing you want is a bad showing is your first time kind of going out there and competing in front of your future home, right?
Right.
So I was confident in myself. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to play. So go out there the next morning. So probably about our first game was at 1, probably about 9 or 8. I was like, all right, yeah, I'll go. Let's go. And I said, but we need to get Ahmad. Ahmad needs to play. So Ahmad was like, all right, I'll play probably about an hour and a half before our first game. So we got it all figured out. We were good to play, but it was really just want to go out there, compete, and then wanted to make sure it wouldn't just be me. I'd have Ahmad out there and show him some love, show him what it could look like in the future.
Sean, tell everybody who Ahmad is.
Ahmad Hudson, one of the top players in the country, 5-star tight end for the class of 2027. And you played on the Miami Raw team. Had you known any of those guys very well on that roster? I mean, what was your connection? Because I'm sure any team would have loved it. A lot of those teams probably would have said, we take you guys.
Right. So I'd say I didn't know anybody on the team besides Nicholas Lanier, and I had never thrown to Nicholas before. And that was a lot of reasons why I was like, all right, give me Ahmad. There he is right there in that picture, actually. Just because I threw to him last year at the LSU camp a lot, and that was the last time. That's the first and last time I had thrown to him before this. So literally my first time throwing to all those kids was in the warm-ups. So it was great that I was able to go out there and compete.
And Ahmad, what does he bring? I mean, there's some obvious traits, but in your eyes, what does he bring?
I mean, but on the field, he brings just a lot of shoot, you can't put it into words, to be honest. It's kind of crazy. So he's got length, strong hands, and great speed, and he's 6'7".
6'7". That helps, doesn't it?
So
catch radius help you a little bit?
Yeah, obviously my goal is still right on his nose, right in his face, because that's going to make it easier. But I'm always going to give him a shot. We talked before, and it was okay. If I don't like the look, just know it's coming to you. And I told him it's also going to come to you a lot because I don't know any of these kids really. So
good plan.
It was, and a lot of it was too. I wanted to make sure he felt the love, knew what this could be like, right? And as you guys could tell yesterday, he was my number one target. So I mean, really, he brings everything to the table. Great size, great speed, great hands.
When you play with a team like that, how do you learn their plays? I mean, how did you call a huddle and what they're going to do, and how'd you know all the route concepts?
So in 7-on-7, there really isn't a whole lot of practice. It's more of They have play card, and then they drew up the plays. So that's really how I knew what the plays were. But besides that, I've never gone through any of them. There was no progression that I've ever gone through. So it was just first time going out there and having fun with them.
It's all man to man too, right? So
no,
so you've seen some
a lot
zones.
of it was zone. The only time I think we only got man to man once yesterday.
Yeah, probably my man to man on Miami Raw would be a hard matchup.
Yeah, I think so. Cam Newton's team tried to play man to man, and I think me and Ahmad went for 3 touchdowns.
Wow, this was sort of a risk you took. I didn't even think about that until you were just talking a second ago. Did you settle in quickly? Did your confidence did it settle in quickly for you?
Oh, I never had it doubt. It was just like, just go out there and throw it to the guy, and let him make the catch, let him make the play, and don't turn the ball over. I think we had a lot of touchdowns, but got stopped on 3 drives. One of them was my first drive, like with the team, period. And then another one was my the second one was when I just threw an out route, went through his hands, kind of tipped up, and DB came out of nowhere, dove on the ground for a pick. Nothing you can do about it. It's whatever. Right. And then the other one was like there was like 40 seconds left in the game, in our championship game, and we wanted to take shots, try and score again, but probably could have ended the game right there.
Did you get a chance to talk to Cam Newton?
Yeah, so actually I've had quite a bit of communication with Cam. He does a pretty good job whenever I text him on Instagram or something, he responds pretty. He does a great job on that. So, yeah, I mean, this wasn't my first time ever talking or meeting Cam. I think I really kind of started having communication with him a little bit about a year and a half ago.
You feel good? You won a championship?
Yeah, I mean, it's always great. But I mean, it was just like it was a good tournament. Had fun. Got to go out there with my guys, hang out with Mark and Ahmad, obviously, and then a lot of the players that came out and supported. So it was great.
What about the 2026 official visitors? Did you get a chance to connect with those guys? Mm-hmm. And do you feel like Nebraska's got a pretty good chance with some of these kids that were in town this weekend?
Yeah, I think we got a really good chance. I got to talk to CJ, Brian, who else? I talked to all of the linemen.
There were 4 of them here, right?
There was 4, and I thought they were like part of the team. I'm serious, they were that big. So, yeah, I mean that's kind of, I got to talk to them quite a bit. Actually, Luke, I talked to Luke. How do you say his last name?
Sorensen.
Yeah. Got to talk to Luke. So, yeah, I plan on connecting with them at least 1 or 2 more times.
Can you talk about the importance of E.J. Barthel in your recruiting process? He's the Chicago area.
Yeah, very important. I mean, really, he was really a lot of the reason why I came to Nebraska in the first place, because of his initial interaction with us and trying to get us to come to a game, and that's what really started it.
Is that right?
Yes.
He pushed hard for you to come here?
I wouldn't say he pushed he pushed hard, but I wouldn't say he was like forcing us to come to a game. Like he asked us once or twice. We were like, all right, yeah, we'll come, and then just kept on making sure we're going to continue to come.
So you liked it. I mean, you obviously, something clicked with you when you got here?
Yeah, a lot.
Good. So when will you be back? I mean, obviously you're going to be here Sunday again. Are you going to come back for any more camps in June?
Yeah, I'll be back the 13th and 19th.
So you're going to do the Thursday or the Friday one and then the Thursday one?
Yeah. So I'll be back for the OVs those weekends too. So just more peer recruiting.
Okay, great.
You're taking your job to the fullest, it sounds like.
I got nothing else to do this summer. I'm not going to any other camps. Only thing else I got to do is be with my high school team, but on the weekends we're done. So there's nothing to worry about me missing.
Well, Trey, it's been great to get to see you here in Lincoln all week, and congratulations on taking home the championship. That was I know for everyone that came out, and we have a great reel, by the way, of basically every one of your throws. So
okay, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So if you weren't able to see Trey, we got a reel on the Husker Online channel where you can watch all his throws. But thanks, Trey.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks again to Trae Taylor, 2027 Nebraska quarterback commit, joining us here on Recruit Spotlight. For Steve Sipple, I'm Sean Callahan.